ayes, 3 noes.
12 ayes, 3 noes. The matter passes.
And with that historic vote at City Hall, Milwaukee is headed towards its first ever city sales tax. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Natalie Shepard.
I'm Jessa Breisbeck. We appreciate you being there. Now, until recently, state law did not allow Milwaukee to raise money with its own sales tax. Now, facing what leaders call an imminent financial crisis, the state has relented and the city has responded.
And not a lot of smiling faces as members of the council voted for a tax. Taxes are never popular with voters, but the city is about to impose one, and Milwaukee County may increase its own existing sales tax. Our team coverage tonight includes Emily Fannin looking at Milwaukee County's push towards a tax hike.
But first, we go live to City Hall, where AJ Bayatpour was on hand for today's historic vote, a vote that Mayor Cavalier Johnson compared to the vote establishing Milwaukee as a city. AJ, you've been there throughout this process. What is the mood right now?
Well, really, in a word, Jessup, what we have seen all day from Milwaukee city leaders is relief. They say without this new 2% city sales tax, which amounts to $2 in taxes on every $100 spent in the city, Milwaukee would have had to have made deep cuts starting in 2025. Still, there was drama in the hours and minutes leading up to today's vote. Right as debate begins Tuesday on a new Milwaukee sales tax,
everybody is quiet. So, Mr. President, I'd like to call recess, please.
And with that, members of the Common Council went back behind closed doors before casting a vote that would decide Milwaukee's financial future.
It was until the very last minute. I know that people were struggling, and walking into the building, I didn't know we had the votes, and people, other colleagues, this was a big deal.
In the end, 12 of the council's 15 alders vote yes on the 2% tax. 10 votes were needed to pass. Afterward, the mood among supporters is not joy, but rather relief.
It may sound as if, now I should just do backflips and celebrate in some sort of kingdom building celebration. And the opposite is true because the entire city is trying to dig out of a hole right now.
Those who voted no say they listened to the voters. At town halls over the past week, those opposing the tax outnumbered supporters. Alderman Mark Chambers shows a slightly bigger stack of anti-tax postcards he got.
You know, at the end of the day, AJ, and I think we've spoken this before, is their decision.
The tax will generate an estimated $190 million per year, which can only go toward pension debt and public safety services. The mayor's office, which negotiated the deal with GOP lawmakers, says the alternative was deep cuts to all city departments.
Without these additional revenues, those services would have continued to degrade, would have continued to get worse. And that's not a future for Milwaukee that I want to see.
The next step might now be the city suing in an effort to strike down requirements tied to the tax.
We will not sit idly by.
Do you then support an effort to file a lawsuit?
1,000% yes. Yes.
Those conditions include limitations on the city's Fire and Police Commission and a ban on any future city spending on the streetcar or DEI positions. This sales tax will take effect starting on January 1st. Reporting live this evening outside Milwaukee City Hall, AJ Bayatpour, CBS 58 News.